Jason, we mentioned at the top of the show, our hearts are heavy today, and tributes are pouring in for an extended member of our Today family who passed away on Sunday. 84-year-old Frank Gifford died at his Connecticut home, the one he shared with our Kathie Lee.
Frank was, of course, a legendary NFL star who crossed over from the field to the broadcast booth with style and grace. Simply put, he made millions of people smile. And we especially loved when he came around the studio to join Kathie Lee and Hoda. And Hoda is with us now. Kathie must be heartbroken this morning. How's she doing?
Yeah, I went to see her yesterday, and she is remarkably strong. I mean, I'm in awe of her even today. We're all heartbroken over what happened. This has been such a shock, and Frank will be remembered with love today by family and friends.
So, my surprise is here.
A star on the field and later on screen. Hall of Fame football player and Emmy-winning sportscaster Frank Gifford passed away of natural causes on Sunday morning. He was 84. The Gifford family released a statement in honor of their beloved husband, father, and friend, saying in part, "We rejoice in the extraordinary life he was privileged to live, and we feel grateful and blessed to have been loved by such an amazing human being."
Where Frank played offense.
Longtime partner Al Michaels paid tribute to the NFL Hall of Famer and 8-time All-Star at last night's Hall of Fame game.
He was a very special man in so many ways.
Born in Santa Monica, California, Gifford was a standout football player at the nearby University of Southern California, earning All-American honors for the Trojans. Played his entire 12-year NFL career with the New York Giants, one of the last and most notable athletes to play both offense and defense. He was a star running back and later wide receiver who won the NFL's MVP trophy in 1956, leading the Giants to the championship that season. Sunday, the team called him one of the greatest Giants to ever wear the uniform. He was the iconic voice of Monday Night Football for nearly 3 decades, joining the booth in 1971.
Fun time coming up.
It was through his work on screen that Gifford met his future wife, Kathie Lee. The two married in 1986 and 2 years later co-hosted the Winter Olympic Games in Calgary.
It's like this all the time, by the way. Living in a funny house.
An on-screen chemistry that would continue for nearly 30 more years.
Let's all stop for just a minute and soak in the legend.
I was tricked.
Football star, family man, and father.
You know what I love about him so much is he's a very giving person.
Yeah.
Frank is a really generous, sweet person, and he's a good man, and I'm very grateful for him.
We're all grateful, and also obviously survived by Cody and Cass as well, and 3 other kids. You know, it's funny, Kath said something to me yesterday. She said, "This is not a tragedy." I was holding her hands, and she said, a 4-year-old girl having cancer is a tragedy. She said, Frank lived to be almost 85. She said he lived an incredible life, has an incredible family, had an incredible legacy. She said his life is a triumph. And I just, it's one of those moments you look at her and you think to yourself, wow. I mean, and everybody who he met, and you guys know, we all met him.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone tells a story. I've had 5 people stop me and say, my son met him and we'll never forget him. My own mom watched the football game with him, and I know we'll never forget that.
I know, and all of us have, gone to their homes.
Yeah.
They've opened their homes so generously to all of us, and he would cook hamburgers and hot dogs.
Did.
My kids were like, he cooks a great hot dog. He's a Hall of Famer.
And we're talking about the private man publicly, as the great Al Michaels said last night. He worked for a long time with Frank. He said, "Hey, for you young guys, Frank Gifford was the biggest thing going when he was a player for the Giants. He was Mickey Mantle in New York City. He was a massive star whose power went over generations because of Monday Night Football, because of all the TV he did. And he'll be missed, obviously, by his family, who we love so much, but also by the entire country."
You're right.
And we're loving Kathie Lee, and our prayers are with her. And she's such a strong woman of faith, and I know it's carrying her right now. Hoda, thank you.
Thanks, Hoda.
We are back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.